Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the live stream, the first live stream, and then the next one will be like later on tonight when I get home from class. So, as always, I will take your questions in the order that they're asked. Super chats will skip the line, 199 or higher, and and same with PayPal donations. Okay, Ina's love. You have success coming in around love when you kind of stop thinking about it. So give it a little bit of space. Success comes in and you start to feel a little bit more balanced. You got an air sign around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Virgo around you, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. It looks like you should be feeling like you finally can exhale when it comes to love. Maybe turning a corner by finding yourself at the right place at the right time could bring in a new love interest. Maybe an Aquarius. Um, T. Yvette. General. General. Watch out for having a little argument with somebody close to you. It's not a big deal. Wands, I don't feel are as bad as when it's the swords. Could be a little bit of a disagreement that causes a mini tower moment. Might be with the Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. You're about to embark on a personal transformation that pushes your life forward quickly and changes your whole life for the better fast. Uh-oh, why can't I get this thing here to move? Oh, there we go. Talia, general for tomorrow. You have a wish tomorrow. Put it out into the universe. First thing that comes up around you. You might feel like nothing is changing for you, and look out for somebody who may be a little jealous or somewhat of a demon. Things may be moving quickly tomorrow, so it may feel like the beginning of the day, like nothing is changing, nothing is moving, and then all of a sudden the day speeds by. Most important thing, I think, is when you get up in the morning, put that wish out into the universe, because it just may come true. You could get a new beginning tomorrow, a fresh start, and feel like finally, you know, a breath of fresh air. Just watch out for that demon, whoever it is. This thing doesn't want to. Amber, is Richard the one, or should I keep looking? Okay. All right. We don't just have one person. We have free will in this world, and there are many different people that we may need to be, you know, like we have choices. Like a psychic once said to me years ago, call in one of your husbands. And she's like, I say one of your husbands because there's many out there. So if you're feeling like you should keep looking and you're questioning it, chances are you probably should keep looking. Let's see. Yeah, I would keep your options open, definitely. Inez. All right, I don't see it yet, so let me go back up to the top. Brittany L. Love. Okay, when it comes to love, you're going to, if you're not with anyone, if you're with someone right now, this would be you and your partner equally working on the relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, the next person that enters will be somebody who puts in a lot of effort, and they should be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody who's focused on having a well-balanced, mature relationship. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You have a Capricorn around you, it could be a Capricorn, and it's like slow and steady wins the race. It might be a Capricorn. Capricorns are usually one step at a time, and they don't want to get ahead of themselves. But it looks like somebody who is going to want to be putting in effort. You're not going to be doing all the work. You're going to be met halfway, to say the least. Thank God. Did I skip Tiffany? Tiffany, did I skip you? I think I did. I don't remember. Isn't that crazy that I can't remember? You did get okay. All right. Tiffany, love. You could have a new love interest coming in. Knight of Cups. You could be starting a new journey with a Sagittarius. Something to celebrate around love, but you're going to have choices. You're definitely having choices. Being at the right place at the right time brings in someone new. Out of the blue, someone who you haven't spoken to or maybe things haven't been going well with, you're going to hear from. And that could change for the better quickly. Plus, there's somebody else around you who's interested in you and you haven't recognized it yet. So there's at least 3 possibilities around you right now. Judgment card brings you to the right place at the right time, new love interest. A love interest that you may be feeling like things are a little stagnant. That person shows up, and then there's a third person who you just may not have any idea about yet. So you got a lot happening. Okay, Inez. How would A react when I tell him the truth about my ex? Will he cut the communication out because of that? Okay, let's see. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to cut you off. No. You only got 1 ace. It's only 33% chance. So he may not react as harsh as you think he's going to. I mean, he could have a moment. He might need to digest it. But I don't think that he cuts you off. Marth. Love reading for the Gemini. I think we're at the end of our road. Okay, let's see. Things could change. Things could change. Okay, this is what we got here. You got an Aquarius coming in around you regardless. I mean, and you're going to have choices. But persistence and not giving up. He comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. You might need to have a little bit of patience around this situation. But there is cause for celebration if you want to pursue it. You have choices. Being at the right place at the right time may bring in an Aquarius. So it's not necessarily over with the Gemini. There's hope. Yeah, things could turn around. Beautiful one, General. You may be making a decision to leave things that no longer serve you. Making a decision to cut out things that aren't working. You got a little bit of sharp energy around you, but heading towards greener pastures. Leaving negativity and regret in the past brings in some mutual relationships, whatever they are, that are well balanced and even. Well balanced, and like everybody's putting in work. It's not just you putting in work. Moving forward, you've got the love cup full. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Pisces coming in. Leaving disappointment in the past pushes your life forward. Red. What's the chance that I'm pregnant? Okay, let's see. 33% chance. 33. Empress is in reverse. Chariot is in reverse. I don't think so. Red, you did the same question twice, so send a different question with purple hearts. This way I can answer a different one. Tanya, how did Kay feel about my old message? little bit argumentative, okay. So a little bit argumentative, okay? But for the most part, felt fine about it because there's success, the Four of Wands, and the happy home around it. So for the most part, this person was happy with the message. Something about it may have irritated them and made them a little bit angry, but for the most part, they're okay with that message. They felt good about it. Ines, will I get a new job next week? I got a call for an interview, okay. Yes, I think you will get a new job. Tara, what can I expect from March and April? You may be spending time with an Aries, and money may be flowing to you a little bit more freely. You also may be seeing some good karma come your way. Life starts to move forward, and you're not holding yourself back. You have some good, like good luck, coming into good luck. Maybe spending a lot of time with a Capricorn. It also looks like you may have a new business or job opportunity in those months. And you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Money and finances come in pretty strong, makes you feel a little bit secure and well balanced, and finally like you can exhale. You also have another wish, put it out into the universe. Daniela, does A want me to move out? I got a 70% chance, yes. Daniela, general. You may be feeling a little bit anxious. You have the anxiety card, and I don't know if you may be feeling like you're involved in a third-party relationship where there's somebody that's interfering with your life. Third-party interference, and it's usually unpleasant. Like they're annoying you or they're interfering in your relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone right now, you might feel like they lost interest. Knight of Cups is in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse, but even in reverse, Ten of Pentacles is always positive. There's money coming to you. It might be delayed. It may take time, but it's on its way. The Sun in reverse. Happiness is on its way as well. It might take time. It's a little bit delayed. You can, maybe a little bit of a struggle to get there, but it comes in. You may have a new job or a business opportunity, or you may be going back to school. That should make you feel grounded, stable, and there should be relationships either at work or at school, whatever it is you do all day, that make you feel grounded, secure, and like both parties are putting in equal work. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You might be feeling a little bit like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but it's coming. It's coming. Things are just a little bit delayed. All right, let me go back up to the top. Sue, career. Listen to your intuition when it comes to your career. You're very intuitive. You have a lot of strength coming in, and it's going to move forward quickly. Things are going to happen very fast. You're going to have a lot of choices. Financial stability comes in around career. Things move forward quickly. You might have to have a little bit of patience, but when things start to change for you, they change fast, and money comes in quickly. Nav, love. You might be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but persistence pays off. Don't give up hope, because if you're not with anyone right now, you're well prepared for the right person to come in, and you have two people around you. You have a Taurus, you have a Libra, you also have some good karma coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. If you've been feeling let down and betrayed by love, things are going to change quickly. When you walk away from something that doesn't work for you, you head off to greener pastures, new opportunity comes in. Oh, this phone is really annoying. Daniela, general love. Okay, so I don't know what your situation is right now, but it looks like you may be feeling like it's not really going anywhere, or it's slow and steady. You may feel like you have some bad karma around it and you're holding yourself back. Chariot in reverse indicates that there's it's slow. Whatever's going on in your love life is slow. If you're with someone, there is a demon around this situation, which means this person could either be whatever it is, it's earthly pleasures. They could be gambling, drinking, spending too much time watching TV. Whatever it is, there's a demon around the situation that's affecting it. You may be making a decision to walk away. There is a tower moment coming in this situation, and you feel a little bit uprooted or ungrounded. You might need to make a decision. Six of Swords, you may leave this behind. You might not be feeling it, and you may decide to move on to bigger and better things. You do have a Libra coming in around you. You also have a Cancer. If you're not with anyone. Or even if you are with someone. If you're with someone and you're deciding to move forward, these two people are still coming in. Seba, general. Look out for an argument with the Five of Wands. You also may be feeling a little unsuccessful when it comes to something, or something that maybe you put a lot of effort in, you feel like it hasn't paid off yet. But that may change because you have the world here. So you could be feeling like the world is at your feet. It might have something to do with a job, school, or whatever it is you do all day. Give it a little bit of time, because feeling stable and balanced with a decent relationship, usually work-related or school-related, brings in money. And there's celebration around it. It also looks like you could be spending a lot of time moving forward with a Taurus, and you may be undecided about what direction you want to take your life in. So you may kind of have like a little bit of a personal crisis. It's not the biggest of deals. There's a delay for happiness coming in with the Sun in reverse. It's still coming in. You just got to give it some time. This whole year has been it's just everything is taking 10 times longer than it should. Tara, when will the relationship with the Capricorn begin? Possibly this October. Red Nappy, general. You may be making a decision to leave things in the past that no longer serve you and move on to something a little bit more balanced. It looks like you may have a creative project that you're starting that you may get a lot out of. You could be spending a lot of time with a fire sign coming up. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you may have to make a decision about something that was very heartbreaking. That maybe it's the decision about leaving something in the past. It may be a painful decision, but I think you make the right decision and you push on, which then alleviates the weight of the world from your shoulders. Brings in new love and also brings in money. You got money coming in. Yvette, why has the Sag been holding himself back? He's going through a little bit of a personal crisis. Like, I'm not going to say like a midlife crisis, but he's having a little bit of a moment. A lot of people have been having them this year, given the current situation. It looks like he may be having a little bit of an issue. He feels unlucky. He feels like he's spending a lot of time contemplating, thinking about things. He's kind of wrapped up in himself right now. That's why he hasn't made any attempts. He's kind of like a little bit feeling sorry for himself. TD, Aries intentions towards me. He intends for things to move forward, not hold himself back, and bring in good karma. Good karma should come to this situation. Things should move forward quickly with him. Breezy. You may be stepping into your own power, cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, stepping into your own strength. Puts you in more of a position of power. You may even have some sharp words for people around you. You're not taking any more shit. It's not a bad thing. It also looks like that pushes your life forward. You may have an offer in front of you that you can't refuse. And you may be a little undecided about whether or not you want to take it, but I think it's a good offer and you start a new journey. Who knows what it is? I don't know exactly. It could have something to do with love because the love cup is full and you're no longer holding yourself back. Ronnie, general for September. In September, you have a lot of nice things happening. First of all, you got the love cup full. Love and passion come in. You also have, it could be a new job opportunity, a new business opportunity where you're feeling well respected and like finally the hard work that you put out into the universe is coming back to you. Hermit is here, so you could be spending a lot of time with a Virgo. You have some good karma coming in, feeling balanced, feeling strong. And Three of Pentacles, a work relationship or a business relationship stabilizes. And Ace of Pentacles, it could be something that you do on the side, something that, a side gig that you pick up. It may not be your everyday regular job. Gabby, career next month. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Nine of Cups. You have financial stability coming in and you're going to have choices. Wish, put it out into the universe. It also looks like you got some good karma coming in. Feeling well balanced. And the Six of Pentacles, a new opportunity may bring in a relationship with work or employer that makes you feel like you're getting compensated what you deserve and that you're more appreciated and it's a little bit more even keeled. So I think you're heading into a better time in your career next month. Listen to your intuition with the moon. Sweet thing. What do you see coming up for love concerning me and Kenneth's relationship? Okay, what's going on with Kenneth? Disappointment moves into the past along with regret. Regret, negativity, disappointment moves into the past. You got good luck moving forward. You have transformation on the horizon. No longer feeling burdened, but you're going to have choices. There's choices around you. Haha, you may not choose him, but he's going to be an option. You have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And you might feel like you might decide to leave him behind and move on to someone else. But either way, things look like they're going pretty well between you and him. Interesting. Daniela, how will my boyfriend feel if I decide to walk away? There's a couple of things happening. First of all, the Hermit is in reverse, which means he would not discuss it with anybody because he knows that he hasn't been treating you right and he doesn't want to hear it. Hermit in reverse is when you don't tell somebody. You don't tell people the truth because you know that what they're going to say is going to be right and you don't want to hear it. It's the kind of thing like you don't tell your best friend if you just slept with your ex-boyfriend because she's going to be like, what the fuck did you do that for? You know what I mean? That's Hermit in reverse. So if you walk away, it's going to be something he's not going to really discuss with many people because he doesn't, or he's not going to tell them what happened because he knows he's wrong. It also looks like he would be, he would feel unlucky, but he might feel a little bit like, I don't know how he's feeling about this situation. Looks almost like he would be kind of relieved if you did it and that if he didn't have to do it. So if you're kind of feeling like things are on the outs, you might be picking that up. Your intuition may be right. Do you think he's seeing someone else? Because there's the Three of Cups is in reverse, which could indicate that there's a third party involved. And that he feels a little bit stuck right now. So if this all were to come out, I mean, I think that he would feel really bad about the situation. He knows he's wrong. He definitely, Hermit in reverse is like, I'm not saying anything to anyone because I don't want to hear it. Tara, how will the relationship with this Aries be? You know, the relationship with the Aries would be, it may, you know, it's odd because Aries usually like leap without looking. They just kind of go for things. They don't always, you know, look at all the consequences. But this Aries may have a lot of Taurus in them because they're very slow moving. And maybe to the point where you feel frustrated. Lovers is in reverse. So I'm not convinced that this is going to be a relationship that's going to be long term. Chariot in reverse, slow moving. Lovers in reverse, not the best love connection. It also could lead to a mini tower moment. Towers in reverse, it's not the biggest of deals because I almost feel like it might be because you're not so into them. You could get a beginning with them. I mean, the relationship could move forward, but I think you get frustrated with them quickly, which is funny because Aries are usually quick movers, but this guy doesn't look like one. Sweet thing, finances. Okay, when it comes to finances, you're going to be at the right place at the right time with the world at your feet, which is going to push your financial situation forward. There is something in front of you that you're not seeing. It could be a job offer. It could be a skill or something that you have that you could use to make extra money on the side that you just haven't realized it yet. Perseverance pays off, and you have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is a large sum of money. It's usually a large sum of money that's coming to you that you don't have to work for. It could be inheritance, insurance, whatever it is. Finances should be improving. Now, you might be picking up a side gig. You may be doing something on the side that makes you money, but the 10 of Pentacles is something different. 10 of Pentacles is money that you know, it's like a large sum of money. 9 of Pentacles is more of like money flowing to you. But 10 of Pentacles, somebody could give you money. You know, maybe your relatives is, you know, here's some money, whatever it is. It's a positive thing. Sweet thing. Tasha, an old friend of mine. How does she feel about me? She thinks that you're very smart, very intelligent, very passionate, intuitive. You don't hold yourself back. Loving, kind, intuitive comes up again. She does think that you have your moments where you could be very sharp. You could have sharp moments. But overall, I think, I mean, here's the sharp words, intuition, she thinks that you're very intelligent. I think that she kind of admires your strength too. Gabby, my coworker's feelings towards me right now. Should I be careful? I would always tell you to be careful. I don't really trust anybody. Not, and especially in this day and age, you know, with like everything, this whole COVID thing has got everything so up in the air. You know, I feel like you just got to watch your back. All right. Now, overall, how do coworkers, which would be a lot of people, um, it's hard to read for a group because, you know, you could have 20 people and 19 people are good, decent people. One person's an asshole. There's always going to be an asshole. You can guarantee that. But overall, it looks like your coworkers, they think the world of you. There's celebration and happiness. So for the most part, they like you. But you know what? Money is money, and you know, job security is job security. And at the end of the day, most people would throw you under the bus to save themselves. That has nothing to do with what the cards just said. That's just my personal thing. When I got laid off, to be honest, I was happy that it was me because I had two other jobs and my two coworkers that was their only job. So I'm glad that it was me that went. But um, I think that they care for you. I don't think they're looking to like screw you. TD, energy for today. Forward movement. The energy around today is forward movement and maybe even a new love interest. Knight of Cups. We got Anna. I want to know, how does Daniela the Pisces feel about me? She's a co-worker. Not romantically. I just want to know if she's cool or what she feels. Okay, let's see. Daniela the Pisces. She seems to be okay. She might just have like a bitchy side. I'm a Pisces, right? And somebody once referred to Pisces as being bitches. And I was like, I don't think I'm a bitch. But you know, my mother always used to tell me that I come off standoffish. And I guess I do because I'm not friendly. I'm not. I'm just not friendly. Like, if I know you, I'm friendly. And if I'm comfortable and I'm in my own arena, then I'm friendly. But if I don't know you, and you know, then I can come off standoffish. So she may come off like that a little bit. She does come up as having sharp energy around her, like she could be a little bit bitchy. But you have the Fool here, which is like a new journey or a new beginning. So I do think that I think that she's cool. I don't think that she's trying, you know, she just may be a little bit hard to, or may take a long time to get to know her. I think that she thinks that you're unique, you're intelligent, you're funny, you're kind. But like I said, if she comes off a little bit questionable or a little bit bitchy, sometimes Pisces do. Oh, bless you, my lovey. I'm washing all the bedding, so I have him just sitting on this blanket here. He's so good. I'm like, make sure you stay on the blanket and not on the mattress, because I can't keep him off the bed. I just can't. Coco had Kay's intentions towards me. She wants things to move forward. Hangman in reverse. She may come in out of the blue. If you haven't seen or spoken to her, you may hear from her soon. She's listening to her intuition, and she's looking for a new beginning, and she's looking for happiness. Michelle, question for Anita. What will be the outcome with the Leo? Okay. What's going on with the Leo? She could have a new beginning with the Leo. He may be a little bit undecided right now, so she may have to have a little bit of patience with him. But it looks like he turns a corner where he doesn't hold himself back and the relationship transforms. It may happen sometime while the sun is in Virgo, but closer to Libra. Tell her to listen to her intuition, because they could have a nice relationship. It just may not happen right away. Could take a little while. Ronnie, is something going to happen? My anxiety is kicking in. Oh boy. It looks like things change for the better for you quickly. You may be thinking about taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. You may be working hard on a project or going back to school, learning a new skill, but it doesn't look like anything bad is going to happen. You also could be picking up anxiety around somebody else. Sometimes that happens. Somebody close to you may have an issue with love. Love cup is in reverse, but that's not you. Somebody would be somebody else. And that other person may be feeling weak and like they have to make choices, and you could be picking up someone else's anxiety. It also sometimes can be planetary. I haven't really been watching what the planets are doing because I'm scared. This whole year has just been crazy. It's just been really nuts. Sometimes Mercury can cause anxiety. Wherever you have Mercury in your chart, it could be doing something that can cause anxiety. Like for me, it rules, I'm Gemini rising, so it rules my first house. So sometimes that brings me anxiety. Anyway, Miss Rosie, well, me and A had a chat. Where will we go from here? You may take a little bit of a break because it looks like the Four and the Six of Wands are in reverse. So you may be taking a little space. I don't know if you had an argument. There could be an argument coming up, but then things change for the better quickly if you want them to. There's a wish around the situation, being at the right place at the right time, making a decision for the relationship to grow and transform. So you may go through a little bit of muck before things get better, if you want them to. It's up to you if you want things to get better. You might make a different decision. The choice is yours, Two of Swords. Michelle, I broke with the group. What's coming next for me? You know what? First thing that comes up around you are relationships that are well balanced where everybody's doing equal work. This is good. It may be slow and steady, but you got a Capricorn coming in. You have a Cancer coming in. You can call in more friends with the Magician. You might need to have a little bit of patience, but being at the right place at the right time is going to put you in a better place. The sun comes out over your life, and you also may be making friends or having a Taurus comes in. So you have new people entering your life. I think you did the right thing. I really do. Word, is the Virgo and the Cancer playing me? Okay, let's see. No, I'm only getting a 33% chance that they're trying to play you. It does look, the Devil card is here, which means there is a demon around this situation, and somebody may be choosing to walk away from it. Gabby, how does M feel about me personally, potentially moving? All right, how does M feel about me potentially moving? Okay, I don't know who M is in relationship to you, but it worries them very much. Very worried about it. They're hoping that like divine timing is going to keep you where you are. They're hoping that you're going to be unsuccessful and that you're not going to. That's what they're hoping. So I don't know who that person is, but they secretly don't want you to move. Or they want you to stay where you are. Chloe, how will the date go with Terry? Will he like me? It should go really well, and yeah, I do think he's going to like you. Anna. What are Archie the Scorpio's intentions now that he came back to talk to me, but I'm kind of closed off? Um, if you're kind of closed off, see, he's undecided. So I wouldn't, if you're being closed off because you want him to fuck off, then that's fine. But if your intentions are to be closed off so that he works harder, that's a form of manipulation. And I don't ever tell anybody to manipulate people. So I would be careful because he doesn't know what to do. And if things don't move forward, he's walking away. He feels regretful. So this is your decision. If this is somebody that you want in your life, and they're trying to talk to you and you're not letting them have their moment, I think he's going to walk away. And then you're going to be back in the same position that you were in. So I never, ever, ever encourage people to be manipulating. And that would be manipulating. If you don't want him in your life, then ignore him, tell him to go to hell, and then let him walk away. But manipulation is a form of control, and I don't, it's low vibration, and I just don't, I don't go for it. I would never tell somebody to try to manipulate somebody into doing something, because what is the point of being closed off to somebody if you want them in your life? It's just going to make matters worse. So you think about what it is that you want, because he feels undecided right now. And when people feel like they're banging their heads against the wall, eventually they walk away. Men do. I mean, women do too, but it just, for some reason, women tend to get hooked. Like they just get stuck on someone and they just don't want to let go. Men let go a little bit easier. They may have a harder time in the long run getting over someone, but they don't, they're different. They're different. Anyhow, Michelle, I texted the Sag my feelings today. What does he think and feel because he didn't respond? What will be the outcome for me in his next actions? Okay. He's feeling like a little bit of a mini tower moment. I don't think he's going to respond right now. Chariot is in reverse, which is a slowdown. He's kind of all over the place. His next actions, he will reach out to you at some point. He's going to make you sweat it out because he doesn't know what to say. And he's having a moment. You know, he's feeling argumentative. He's feeling put on the spot. He's feeling like maybe he should walk away from this whole situation. He's holding himself back. His next actions are he's gonna reach out to you. It just might take a minute. See, that's why I always hate the text message, because you send it and then the people fucking ignore it. You know, if you call them or if you get them in person, then you know they can't do that. But anyhow, you'll hear from him eventually. Just may take a minute. April, what's coming in for my friend Anna? She keeps getting her heart broken over and over, and she's not in a good place emotionally right now. Okay. Okay, so it comes up that she's got decisions that she's got to make, and she's feeling very burdened. There's a devil in the situation, or a demon of some type. She's feeling uprooted, ungrounded. Okay, we know she's going through a hard time. However, she does have love coming in, and it should be balanced with the Six of Pentacles. It could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Thing is that if you keep getting your heart broken and you keep entering situations like this, there's something, not that there's something wrong with you, but there's either a behavior or an issue that we're doing. Like I always use myself as an example because I don't have any others. But like for me, many years ago, right, I dated this guy off and on who eventually he joined the Navy. So, and when he joined the Navy, things were like, I didn't hear from him that often. However, I didn't hear from him that often when he wasn't in the Navy. Like, it was like things were good for X amount of weeks, and then all of a sudden communication started to stop. And for some odd reason, it seemed like he always wanted to talk on the phone with me, but he never wanted to see me in person. And that carried on through the time that he was in the Navy. And then like that kind of behavior, I continued to put up with. Over the course of my life. Like I would wait for people to call me back. People wouldn't answer me. I put up with a lot of that shit. So if you're putting up with this kind of stuff, you're going to keep getting your heart broken. You know what I mean? Or if you're putting up with like, it's like the same type of situation with a different person. When that same situation shows up with a different person, it's something that there's something in us that needs to be fixed. Now, for me, I think it had a lot to do with self-worth. I think most people struggle with the self-worth issue. Um, like thinking, okay, well, all right, so it's okay. So if I only get a letter from him once in a while, that's okay. I'm sure he's busy. Fuck that. You get what you deserve. You deserve a letter. You're writing this asshole letters all the time. He should be answering you back. And if he doesn't, fuck him. Stop sending letters. That was a lesson it took me years to learn. So there may be some kind of a lesson that something that she's doing that she's got to stop doing for herself. You know, it never has to do with the outside people. The outside people are just reflecting back what she believes about herself. So there's something, you know, and I can't answer it. You can't answer it. She's got to figure it out. It usually, for most people, I think most people struggle with self-worth issues. That would be my guess if I had to make one. I think we all kind of, you know, question ourselves sometimes. I have to plug this in, otherwise we're going to die here. Hang on. Okay. Gabby, will I find a solid offer this year or next year? Like for a career? Let's see. Yeah, you got 3 aces. You should find something solid, definitely. RZ, what's coming in for love for me in the near future? I'm a Virgo. Leaving anxiety in the past and things that aren't working. Bring in a Libra and a Sagittarius. This could be new energy. It could be new energy. Makes you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain and your life changes for the better quickly. You could have some new people showing up. Tanya, was Kay's apology sincere or will he apologize again? His apology was sincere and he isn't going to apologize again. I don't think he's going to. Coco, me and F had a bad argument. How is he feeling? He's feeling like a disaster. And he's holding himself back. And he feels stuck in the mud. And he's feeling very argumentative. I mean, he's still angry. Yeah, he's angry. April, how is Jason feeling about me? How is Jason feeling about me? He thinks that you're stable, intuitive, attractive, spontaneous. You have a funny personality, or that, and you know, like adventurous, spontaneous, free-spirited. I think that he feels good about you. Yeah. April. Well, my dad. I don't want that to fall over. April, will my dad give me a hard time about my car? Will it go smoothly? He usually gives me anxiety about everything. Okay, let's see. Will he give me a hard time about my car? Yeah, you got a tower moment here. Yep. Michelle, why is M the Sag all over the place? What does he want? He's got no idea what he wants. Feels like things aren't going anywhere for him. He feels like he's unprepared. He feels like he's unsuccessful. He's got a demon here too. So he battles with something. He feels like he's slow moving. Um, he feels like he doesn't even put in a lot of effort, or he's not very persistent. I don't know what you mean exactly by what does he want. Like, I don't know like what we're referring to, but it looks like his problem is that he's frustrated. He can't get out of his own way and he doesn't know what to do. He feels very argumentative. He may have an issue with anger, but he does have some good luck coming his way, and he does have feeling a little bit more balanced in the near future coming in. If you haven't seen or spoken to him, you should hear from him in the near future, like soon. Knight of Swords, somebody reaches out quickly. Jennifer, outcome from me and Zane. If you use your intuition and you're honest with yourself and you're honestly pursue the situation, you guys could have a nice connection. It's going to take a lot of work, though, on both your parts. And you guys could have a long-term relationship, for sure. Michelle, should I move on from the Sag? Is it better for me? Yeah, I think so. Michelle, what think A now that I broke with the group? I don't think he believes it. He feels like you're holding yourself back, like you're just being difficult, or that you're being very argumentative. I don't think he believes it. I think he believes it's only temporary right now. And he feels like there's bad timing around the situation. I think he thinks that this is only temporary. Gabby, I'm really anxious to move already. Advice, okay. Okay, well, you are starting a new journey. And you got strength around you and success. Also feeling balanced. So this is my thing. Number one, I do think that this is a scary time to you sign leases and make big decisions and have to pay rent, only because of everything that's been going on and everything being unstable and unsecure, and nobody knows what's happening tomorrow. However, sometimes you have to weigh your what's better for you, like taking the chance and being out on your own and not having to deal with day-to-day stress. That may be beneficial for you. Like for me right now, I live on my own. I have nobody else to live with. I have no choice. I have to do the best that I can. And I've been on my own since my 20s, like my early 20s. So over the years, I've felt so many times like, God, I wish I had parents that I could live with. I wish that I could have, grandparents or somebody that could take me in, because it's such a struggle. However, sometimes your own mental health is just, it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, what is the absolute worst that happens is that, I mean, the absolute worst that's going to happen would be you wouldn't be able to make your rent, you would fall behind, and it would take them a very long time to evict you. So, you know what? If you're feeling like you're anxious and for your own mental health, you need to move on and to move out and to get your own place, then I would say then that's what you need to do. Because sitting in anxiety is not healthy. Being unhappy is not healthy. And the way everything is going, it works both ways. So you could be in an apartment. If you were to fall behind, the way everything is backed up, it's going to take a long time, and you could be able to get back on your feet again, if you know what I mean. So that would be my suggestion if you're really feeling like this. Tanya, will Kay make up for our time apart? You know what? He might try, but I wouldn't expect anything. I wouldn't, because you know what's going to happen? He's not going to be able to live up to the expectations. There's no way to make up for time lost. What is he going to do? You know what I mean? And it's going to lead to arguments. If you're going to move forward with somebody after a breakup or whatever happened, leave it all in the past and start over. There is no, how do you make up for lost time? Like you can't. So let it go and move forward. Otherwise, you're just going to make yourself and him miserable. And then you'll be right back where you started. Vartika, does the Cancer person have sincere intentions towards me, or is he hiding something from me? Okay, is the Cancer sincerious? Sincerious. Is the Cancer sincere? Yes, the Cancer is sincere. Yeah. I mean, I don't think this person's intentionally hiding anything from you. No, not at this point anyway. Luna. Start unemotional acting intentions, a Gemini. Wait a minute. I don't understand the question. Start unemotional acting intentions, a Gemini. All right, can you just clarify that? Because I'm not sure what the question is. April, will he still help with the car? Yeah, he's going to help. Oh no, oh no. Phantom, did I block you? Phantom, can you type something? Because I'm not sure if I accidentally blocked you. I don't think I did. Okay, good. Flower. General reading for the upcoming weeks. Yeah, Gabby, that was for this year. Over the next couple of weeks, you've got increased strength, being at the right place at the right time, good luck coming in. You have a lot of good stuff happening here. All 10 cups being full. Next couple of weeks should be really good for you. Things move forward quickly. You could hear from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Your intuition is spot on. Listen to it. Anna. Not manipulating at all. I'm always genuine, but I do feel hurt. That's why I just want to know what his intentions are at this time. If he's willing to talk, I mean, the best thing that I can say is that hear him out and see how you feel. Listen to your intuition. Scorpios usually they're very deep, and it takes a lot for a Scorpio to like come back. When a Scorpio is done, they're usually done. So if this person is coming back, I would give them a chance. If you still want to. If you don't, if you're like, you know what, you hurt me, I'm not going to give you another chance to, because I've done that. I've been forgiving and then let somebody kick me in the gut again. So, you might feel like you did it once, you'll do it again. It's always a coin toss with things like this. The way that I feel is that if you've given somebody so many chances and they keep fucking up, they're going to continue to. So think about whether or not you want to put yourself back in that situation. Cards indicate that this person is being sincere, but this is your choice. They've already screwed up. You don't have to give them another chance. Melissa, general and love. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a Capricorn coming in. You also have a Pisces. You have good luck coming in around your love life and a soulmate connection. If you are with someone right now, you have a soulmate connection, But I would tell you with the Devil card to look out for an issue, some kind of an earthly pleasure that could be a problem that gets in between the two of you. And I would tell you just to use your intuition, current relationship. If you're not with anyone, Pisces comes in, and also a Gemini is possible, plus a Capricorn. Now, generally speaking, life is moving forward. You're feeling a little bit more financially stable. You may be thinking about going back to school, starting a new internship, whatever it is, learning a new skill. It could be for pleasure, it could be for business, but whatever it is, it's positive and you're well prepared for it. Phantom, general love reading. You are no longer holding yourself back. You got some passion coming in quickly when you least expect it. Life moves forward fast. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. You have a Taurus around you. You also have a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You are not holding yourself back, and you are heading off to greener pastures. Pretty good. Ronnie, spiritual for next week. Intuition is heightened. Listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, you might have some choices. So if something doesn't feel right next week, listen to your gut. You also next week may be hearing a lot of things. Things may come in. Pay attention to what those voices say. And if something is not resonating in your gut, don't move forward. You've got good karma coming in next week, especially around spiritual development. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? I could have lived with my grandmother, but this was my mother's mother, and that would like I would have been happy. I would have been dead. Like my father's mother, she would have been so easy to live with, but my mother's mother, man, forget it. I would work 19 jobs if I had to support myself, because she was just very difficult, very controlling, very yeah, very hard to deal with. But yeah, like because I remember, like, you know, just like I've had friends that like they would like move. I had one friend that moved to California and she came home, moved in with her parents. I had another friend who moved to Florida twice and came home, you know, like. But then I also had friends that were similar to me. I had, at the same time that I had to move out, my best friend had to move out because her parents were moving away, so she had to get a place. So like the struggle has been real. For a lot of people, not just me. But you know, like I think about how much easier you know it would have been. Anyway, word. What are Saba and Sabrina's intentions towards me? Listen to your intuition. Um, I don't really trust them because you got the Ten of Wands. Somebody may stab you in the back. It also looks like things with this situation is not changing quickly, and you don't have a wish. The wish is not happening. So I don't know what their relationship is to you. If these are just friends, I would be careful. There may be jealousy around the situation too. Feeling uprooted, ungrounded, feeling unstable, feeling heartbroken and disappointed. I don't know what their relationship is to you, but I would be careful with them, to be honest. Kira, how will my surprise party go for my mom tomorrow? It should go really well. Really well. Things change for the better quickly. It looks like you put in a whole lot of hard work. It looks well balanced. It looks like it's a good time. Like you can finally exhale. It just everything works. um, April, general for the general future with Jason the Cancer. Yeah, Avery does mod people. That's why I got to do this when she's sleeping. She passed out hard because she was crawling all over the place. She was filthy. I gave her a bath and I put her in her crib in just a diaper and with her milk. She passed out. You have a wish around the situation with Jason, so put that out into the universe. You also have good luck. Things may be slow, though. You may feel like they're stuck in the mud. You may get frustrated, but there is opportunity for growth with this situation. You've got good timing, you have passion, and then you have the death card, which is like growth and transformation around the situation. Gabby, does my mom feel that way because codependency or other? Wait, does your mom feel which way? Like she doesn't want you to leave? Can you just clarify that? Because I'm not sure what you mean. I don't want to answer it wrong. Casey. Yes. Okay, you've got the love cup being full and the lover's card here. If you're not with somebody right now, somebody should be coming in. Could be a Capricorn or a Gemini. If you are with someone right now, current relationship should move forward nicely. Soulmate connection that's grounded and deep rooted. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back and you're heading towards success. You have the Magician card, which means you can manifest almost anything you want. You may be running into an old friend or talking to somebody from your past. Conversation is good. It's somebody you'd like to hear from, and it seems pleasant. When it comes to work or business, you're feeling either well compensated, well respected, or both. Luna, a Gemini and I started again, our second start. For my feeling, he's acting a little bit unemotional. What are his intentions? Okay, let's see. Okay, so he's feeling right now a little bit like he's spending a lot of time thinking about things and he's very slow and steady. Things are not changing around the situation quickly. He feels like there's a long road ahead of the two of you to get back to where you were. There's a lot of like shit that has to happen. Like he's not jumping back in all lovey-dovey because he's not feeling like that. He's feeling like I want to give this a chance, but I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So I'm not going to put the cart before the horse. I want to make sure I'm on the right page, so I'm taking it one day at a time. I don't think it's a bad thing. I can understand why you're feeling he's unemotional. I would just give it a little bit of time because I think it'll work itself out, and I don't think you have to make a big deal out of it. Normally, I'm big for communicating, but this time I think if you just give it a little bit of time, it's just going to kind of work itself out and you don't have to have a conversation about it. If this drags on for more than a couple of weeks, then I would say bring it up. But I think he's just trying to be cautious, which I think is good. Like he wants to make sure he's made the right decision. He wants to see how he's feeling. He doesn't, a lot of times people come back with the I love you and this, that, and the next thing, and it's all bullshit. And they go right back into their old behavior. He's not doing that. So this could be better in the long run. Okay, like, all right. Does mom not want Gabby to leave? Yeah, I have a feeling that she doesn't want you to leave. Yeah, she doesn't want you to leave. Definitely. Um, and that may be why you should. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah, you got to weigh the pros and cons, and it could be that there is this dependency, and you do a lot, and yeah, and that's not your it's not your place. You know what I mean? Like it's not your responsibility to do those things. And it's very hard when we get caught in those situations, especially someone like me who's a people pleaser. I would rather just do what they want me to do so that I don't fucking feel bad. Well, meanwhile, I shouldn't feel bad. There are so many things in my life that I felt bad for that I would rather either not have it or just do it so that I don't feel bad. Like, I don't want to have to deal with myself feeling like that, when meanwhile I never should have in the first place. So I would say put yourself first and your needs first. Mustafa. Update on Miriam's current thoughts towards me. I noticed that she's been stalking my Instagram. How do you know if she's looking at your Instagram? I'm curious. I guess I don't know how to work any of these things. Anyhow, all right. Yeah, she's making you sweat it out. That's what she's doing. And if I were reading her, I would tell her not to do that. I would tell her to be honest with you and stop playing games. But that's what she's doing. She wants to know what's going on. She doesn't want you to find somebody else, but she wants to make you sweat this out. And that's why she's stalking your Instagram, because she wants to make sure there's nobody else there. Wanda. Does Derek love me like he says that he does? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You got 2 aces and the 10 of cups. That's pretty positive. Flower garden. Can you see bad things happening in September? Let's see. No, there's a little anxiety in September. You may decide to walk away from something that's not working for you. There's something that you've been feeling is a little stagnant, but no, you have good luck and a wish in September. You also have a creative project in September. It doesn't look like September's a bad month. Zara, you can close them. Thank you, because I got to take a shower and get ready to go to work. Thanks. Tanya, will he tell me his true feelings? Yeah, he will. What are her motives? I think her motives are to keep you there. Let's see. Yeah. I think it gives her anxiety, the thought of you leaving. I think that I think her, if it were her choice, she would keep you there. But she knows that you're growing, you're transforming, and that you're looking to move, or that that's what's best for you. I mean, there's 2 sides of that coin. She wants you there because you're her daughter. You know what I mean? But then there's also, you do a lot. You know, there's a benefit to that. That's the thing. Right. Right. And those things aren't your responsibility. And then you get the guilt trip. Right. Now, when I was doing research on the whole emotional and incest thing, which, you know, like, I'm not like a big, like, I don't like to like go by, like, oh, you hear people, oh, well, she's bipolar and this one's that and this one. And I don't get into stuff like that. But I worked with a woman who I really felt like her relationship with her kids was really like inappropriate. With one of her kids was really inappropriate. Like, I felt like he was her husband and not her son. Like, the way she talked to him, the things that she said, the conversations that they had, and I felt like it was inappropriate. So I looked it up, and when I started reading through it, it reminded me a lot of my mother. Like, my mother, instead of treating me like I was a child, it's like she treated me like I was her peer. I had to listen to her cry about her boyfriends. I had to, you know, it was like I was her best friend, not her kid, you know, or it was almost like I took on the role of my father since he wasn't there. And that it's not right. It's not, and then you feel guilty. Like, for example, one New Year's Eve, she had nothing to do. And I had nothing to do. I have never really had anything to do on any New Year's Eve ever. Like, I just never, you know, like, what was I doing? I was never anywhere. Like, maybe New Year's Eve parties, but it was never anything that was like a gala event, like a house party, right? So one of my friends, we weren't even drinking. It wasn't even, I had to work the next day. One of my friends had me over, and my mom ignored me for 3 days because I went and I left her home on New Year's Eve. Meanwhile, if she had a date on New Year's Eve, I could sit at home by myself. She would go out on her date. And I was okay with that. I would never, you know, but that's like when you look back and you're like, gee, no wonder why I'm so fucked up. You know, it's like everybody else was more important than me, even like my mother. So anyhow, if you're noticing things like that, just know that like you shouldn't feel guilty, but you will, because that's how you grew up, and that's how I grew up. Like, it's not fair. It really isn't. Now my brother, he could have been in Timbuktu and it was okay, but if she had no place to go, I had to be home with her. April, how's next week looking? Next week looks average. You could be at the right place at the right time. That's good. But feeling grounded, feeling stable, nothing out of the ordinary, really. You may have one day where you feel like, gee, I put a whole lot of hard work into something and I'm just not seeing a payoff. That's kind of disappointing. But otherwise, it's a decent week. There's strength around you. There's a creative project around you. That's nice. Okay, so just the moderators, right? I finished. All right, Zara, what are the intentions of the Aquarius towards me? Okay. Yeah, I have to go take a shower. I got to go to work. Okay, the Aquarius is moving forward. That's what they're looking for, a relationship, I believe. And there's something to celebrate around this person feeling prepared. So this person's going to want to see you again soon, or the communication's going to pick up. You're going to know that he's serious, for sure. Mel, updated love reading. Okay. First card, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. Six of Swords, moving on to greener pastures. You might have some new energy coming in. Going back to school for something, taking a course, something like that keeps coming up around you. You have a Capricorn here. You have an Aquarius here. Starting a new journey is possible with love. Could be a soulmate connection that comes in, being at the right place at the right time. You may meet this person and you don't hold yourself back. Life can change quickly for the better, and there could be success around the situation. So you have Capricorn and an Aquarius, or it could be somebody born on that cusp. It could be two people, or it could be one person that's born on the cusp. It also looks like you have a Leo here. So there may be some options, which is always nice. But it looks like new energy. I don't think these are people that we've spoken about before. So that's positive too. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll be on tonight. I just don't know what time. I'll be on sometime tonight. Maybe 9:30, 10. It depends on Miss. All right. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thank you all. Have a nice afternoon.